This podcast is sponsored by the book, The Biased Brain, by Bo Bennett, PhD. Dive into the world of cognitive biases and transform your understanding of reality. Get your copy today at thebiasedbrain.com.
How belief bias impacts our thinking. Examples and insights on cognitive biases. Explore belief bias through real-life examples and learn how understanding cognitive biases can improve critical thinking and decision-making. Why we believe what we want. Understanding belief bias with real examples. Hey, have you ever caught yourself agreeing with an argument just because it fits what you already believe, even if the logic behind it doesn't quite add up? That's a classic example of belief bias, one of those sneaky cognitive biases that mess with our ability to reason objectively. It's like our brain playing tricks on us, favoring our prior beliefs over actual facts or solid evidence. Okay, so picture this. Your friend tells you, if you drink coffee late at night, you won't be able to sleep. Now, you really love coffee, so your brain kind of pushes back, saying, nah, I drink coffee at 9 p.m. all the time and sleep just fine. Instead of looking closely at the reasoning behind why coffee sometimes keeps people awake, you dismiss it because it doesn't line up with your experience. That's belief bias in action. Our interpretation of information gets clouded by what we want or already think to be true. Belief bias is just one part of how our biased brain impacts our decisions every day. It's fascinating because it shows up in daily conversations, politics, even how we shop or choose news sources. Some examples that might sound familiar. Example 1. Imagine a voter going into an election wanting to support a particular candidate. When they hear a questionable claim about that candidate, instead of scrutinizing the claim or seeking credible proof, they might just accept it because it aligns with their positive view. Conversely, they'll reject true but contrary facts. Their bias in decision-making clouds their judgment. Example 2. In a debate about climate change, someone might reject scientific evidence because it conflicts with their ideological beliefs. Even if the evidence is logically sound, their brain is basically filtering out anything that challenges long-held opinions. Example 3. Your favorite sports team loses a game, but you still believe they played exceptionally well. When analyzing the game, you might overlook mistakes and highlight anything positive. You interpret reality through the lens of your loyalty rather than the actual performance. What makes belief bias tricky is that it isn't limited to other people or big issues. It lives within all of us. It's part of human cognition, our natural way of conserving mental energy by relying on what we know or want to be true. The problem? This shortcut often leads to poor critical thinking and biased conclusions. How does this affect critical thinking and biases? Understanding cognitive biases, like belief bias, is essential for improving our critical thinking skills. When we know this bias exists, we can pause and ask ourselves, am I accepting this argument because it's logically sound or because it fits what I believe? Have I considered evidence that contradicts my initial reaction? Can I view this from a more neutral perspective? Taking this extra step helps override that biased brain tendency to cling to our beliefs rather than analysing arguments fairly. This is especially important nowadays, with all the information bombarding us constantly. Being aware of belief bias lets us sift through opinions and facts more clearly, leading to smarter decisions and healthier conversations. One resource I highly recommend if you're curious about these topics is The Biased Brain by Bo Bennett, PhD. It's packed with relatable examples and science-backed insights about how our minds trick us daily. Whether you want to sharpen your critical thinking and biases awareness, or just understand your own mental shortcuts better, this book provides an engaging and informative read. Explore the book and unravel the secrets of your mind today. Your biased brain isn't going anywhere, but you can definitely learn to outsmart it. So next time you notice yourself automatically agreeing with a statement that just feels right, take a moment and think, is it the facts speaking or is it belief bias steering the wheel?